Like it or not, the Transformers franchise has got some pretty crazy storylines in it. It's no surprise though, the entire premise of vehicles turning into robots leaves a lot of room for out-of-left-field ideas. Invites it even. Hell, the Transformers wouldn't be as iconic as it is today if they didn't. We've seen robots who turn into animals and dinosaurs, and the robots are also aliens. We've seen them level cities during their scuffles. But what happens when one of these robot aliens turns out to be an actual god? And what would unfold if this god fought the hereditary leader of the Autobots? That's what we're going to talk about today, friends. So please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you want more amazing pop culture content like this. We'd really love you for it. Now, on to today's latest video, Unicron vs. Optimus Prime. If Unicron and Optimus Prime faced each other in a duel, with only their respective powers and abilities intact, then the winner here is pretty obvious. It's Unicron, no doubt. Some of you might disagree, but Optimus Prime, as noble and cool as he may be, is a mere Cybertronian. Yes, he's the leader of the Autobots, but that's just a title, not a declaration of Optimus's power levels. Simply put, he's just a really popular extraterrestrial. Unicron, on the other hand, is a literal god. The Cybertronian god of chaos for that matter. Simply put, he can destroy entire planets easily. So what could a simple, popular Cybertronian do against that? So how come that Optimus Prime always beats Unicron in nearly all iterations of the Transformers? More interestingly, how does Optimus do it? We've firmly established that a one-on-one, no-holds-barred battle between these two will result with a huge L for Optimus Prime. But how did the alien robot truck defeat the literal god of chaos throughout the Transformers' decades-long history? For the most part, having a MacGuffin in a lopsided battle between an alien robot and a Cybertronian god is fair game. Besides, if the Fantastic Four had the ultimate nullifier to defeat Galactus, why can't Optimus Prime have his transwarp key or ancient book? That said, we can say that if nothing else, Optimus Prime has the power to be at the right place at the right time. And that kind of luck always trumps planet-devouring deities. Optimus destroys the key that would transport Unicron to Earth in the film version of the Robots in Disguise. He had the Matrix of Leadership ready in the Gen 1 version of the Transformers, and the Creation Matrix in the old comic book continuity. Of course, it's not enough for Optimus Prime to just have these various tide-turning Unicron-killing artifacts. The leader of the Autobots needs all the help he can get.
I will destroy the key myself. Protect them.
Aside from having the uncanny ability to always have the right thing to kill Unicron, Optimus always had a ride-or-die crew with him. In the Gen 1 era, he doesn't necessarily face off against Unicron. He's dead by the time the Transformers face the Chaos God. But he was able to give Maximus, his successor, the Matrix of Leadership. Meanwhile, the current movie continuity shows Optimus not just with old allies like Bumblebee, but even rolling with the Maximals, such as Rhino and Optimus Primal, to prevent Unicron from destroying Earth. Suffice it to say that to fight Optimus Prime is to fight an entire neighborhood of shape-shifting robots. It's obvious to say that based on raw power alone, Unicron would easily bring the beatdown on Optimus Prime and whatever planet he's on. That's why it's all the more disappointing to find out about the given instances where the leader of the Autobots defeated this life-consuming Cybertronian god of chaos. We mean, wouldn't Unicron at least have sent a couple of his heralds to spy on Optimus Prime instead of charging him head-on? Speaking of heralds, Unicron has the ability to create his own zombie-like Transformers using his own spark. Think of him as the Transformers version of the X-Men's Apocalypse. That said, It would be much more exciting and downright eye-popping to see Autobots having an all-out war with these heralds instead of just having Optimus Prime throw a Deus Ex Machina right at the problem. But hey, who knows what the franchise might hold for us fans in the future, right? And since we've mentioned the future, particularly the future of the Transformers movie franchise, we can only hope that Unicron makes a return in the sequels. So far, we've only seen the most recent installment, Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, build Unicron up as a mix between Emperor Palpatine, Thanos, and Galactus. We haven't seen what his true potential can do. At least, we have to commend this version of Unicron for actually sending out heralds to do the dirty work for him. By the end of Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, we see the Cybertronian God of Chaos trapped in another galaxy. And you know what trapped means, don't you? It's just a matter of time before we see the planet-sized hungry deity grace the big screen again. The only question now is, how would he make his eventual entrance? It's possible that he might send another herald or several heralds in future installments. Sure, it wouldn't be the most original thing to do, but we've seen studios play it safer before. Or maybe Unicron will finally make use of his ability to possess other Transformers, which will treat us fans to an entirely out-of-left-field cat-and-mouse mystery instead of the usual blockbuster action we've seen in previous Transformers movies. We mean, the Transformers have been to stranger places after all. What do you think the future holds for the Transformers franchise? Do you think Unicron will become as iconic as Thanos in the movies? Let's discuss it in the comments section below. And please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more great pop culture content, only here at KRTV Marvel. See you guys soon.